The whole Quo crew, pretty much, you know, most of the people have been there a long, long time. So it's a good team. And it's a good team effort.
Rick, could you keep up, please?
Yeah. Just let her
Well,
go.
that was
You're
in my
three
name.
behind now. Come on, you're three behind now.
If you see, you write the entire name, I don't.
It was quite funny the other week, actually. I made a bit of beer money. It was wonderful. My amp blew up. So the following day, I brought the valves in and showed me. And we're talking about it, and it sounds terrible, doesn't it? I signed the valves, and we put them out on the swag. And I got 100 quid for them. It's great, isn't it?
Can you slow down a bit?
With the Marlon Happy crew.
Things aren't done to excess like they were, the drink and the drugs and everything, you know.
What was that excess?
Well, it was cocaine, whiskey, wine.
I think we first tried it in, he remembers in Los Angeles, which we did, but we were in a place in Canada and then that's a short snort. And we went out sat by this pool. We were always together, you know, we sat on these lounges like this. Looking at each other going, anything? He said, no, all right, wait a bit in. Anything? No, no. A waste of time, wasn't it? And for some reason, it was such a groovy thing to do, and so many people were doing it, so many people were doing it around you, and people would justify it. And I remember this friend of ours, Pascal Bernardin, a promoter, he said, oh, the cooking is fantastic, and he said, but you don't do it when you're working. We said, no, right, yeah, before, and we were doing it, we just did it. Hilarious, because you do this, and you go, oh, God, Jesus, oh. Yeah, that's all right, isn't it? Yeah. And it'd be killing you, you know. And I remember this guy in Florida, we went to do some recording at Criteria, I think it was called. And there'd been some big thing on there about Olivia Newton-John and one of the Gibb brothers, that one had wandered off. And so they wouldn't get anybody anything. And we got this stuff from the doorman at the hotel and snorted it. It was like, oh, God, everyone was going, easy place to buy the best, eh? And we still kept snorting it. I don't know why.
I used to drink wine, really, with a whiskey chaser. Since the wine had gone, bang the whiskey back, then get another glass of wine, finish that, and then have a whiskey. And, of course, it didn't take long, you know. So you'd have a line of Coke to kind of sober yourself up, you know, or sort of, so you start to, you don't feel so dizzy, I suppose, is one way of putting it. And then the two just go hand in hand until you're completely out your tree, you know. That's how it used to be, that's how I used to live my life. And no wonder, I mean, you know, I had the operation, I mean, because I lived it pretty much to the excess. Excess we both did.
But the Coke wasn't as hard to stop as I thought it was going to be, because we went to make an album in Nassau. And I thought, what I'll do, I'll have a toot the night before, a day off, so it doesn't affect any work. And it got to the night we'd finish, I suppose, 10 o'clock or something in the studio. And we had these nice apartments, and I went back to my apartment. And I thought, I just want to have a bowl of cornflakes, watch the news and go to bed. So I thought, well, fine. That's okay, I won't do it tonight, I'll have it next time. Next week, when we had the next day off, you know. And because I hadn't done it, when I woke the following morning, I was like, oh, I've been a good boy. I get kind of pleased with myself. And that got me to the next one, and I thought, well, I'll have a toot tonight. I really do fancy a toot tonight, yeah. And it got that. So I think if you're trying to stop that kind of thing, you tell yourself you're not having it. Just tell yourself you might not. I think I'll leave it. And I kept saying, I will. I haven't given it up. I haven't given it up. I'm going to do it. Like, I'm going to have a toot. And it just stopped. And the next time I tried it, it was horrendous. So I just didn't want to go there anymore. Lucky, that's all. My first wife at the time had said to me it was changing my personality. I said, yes, silly. She was right. And it does. Eventually changes your personality. And, you know, our bodies, like anything that makes us go a bit faster, it's exhilarating. But the point is, to use one of Ricky's analogies, there's only so much petrol in the tank. And sooner or later, with the Coke thing, I spent, I don't know, a couple of months just sleeping. You'd get up in the morning, you know, a bit nacked, have something to eat, wash, brush up, and go back to sleep again. get up again, you know, nap around the house or whatever, and get up again and fall asleep late afternoon, get up again and go to bed, and that went on for months. But it wasn't, at the time I wasn't realising that it was kind of in recovery, if you wish. It's only, you only look back and go, oh. But it's something I'm glad I got out of, I promise you. It's not one of the things, oh, I think I miss it, wasn't I having a wonderful time? I can't understand what the hell I was doing at all.
So how long before the show then, boys?
Blimey, soon an hour and a quarter.
Yeah.
Start pacing in a while.
Do you do any warm-ups like classes?
Yeah, I'll start playing in a little while.
What do you do?
Just do the 3 chords I know, you know.
Yeah, but you do them over, don't you?
Over and over again.
and over.
Just a bit of, you know, just a bit of loosening up, because when you go out and you launch straight into Caroline, it's like, as I said to you earlier, it's 0 to 100 miles an hour, like bang. So you've got to play yourself. I say you've got to play yourself in a bit first, before you go out there, you know. It's a bit of a shock on the old system otherwise.
Does that annoy you when people do the old 3/4?
I'm used to it now. It used to annoy me quite a bit, yeah. Don't know, it's one of those things, people say, Staten's got to go 3 chords. They don't know what the band's ever done, but they know it's 3 chords, so it's a PR thing,
It's
yeah.
not true,
Isn't it?
No, you know it's not.
Do you know another one?
You know 4. I know 4.
Well, he knows 4, he's showing off.
I know a diminished.
Didn't it?
I know a diminished one, it's something like that.
Show me.
Oh, look, here's the fretboard.
Right.
Look at that, look, there it is.
It really looks like, don't show any fucking...
There's 4 chords in there somewhere.
Start getting dressed about 7:15, 8:15. I think there's a grin and grip about 8:20 usually. And then toot calls 10 minutes, then toot calls 5 minutes, last piss and last what's name. And we go on, starving usually, me and him. You may notice this evening we're all kind of quiet, and then everyone starts getting dressed. And this is again what the wardrobe lady's told us. She's our PA, wardrobe, everything. She says the voices go up in level, and we start speaking a bit faster. And then you realise you're starting to get ready. And a good show, there's nothing to beat it, nothing at all. I haven't found anything in my life that's as good as that. Even sex, I've said that before and people laugh, but you can do it when you're having a good show. It's like, oh mother, I'm so good, this is so lovely. And then you come off and you still get that, I've done it, it's finished. So, it's just the nature of the beast.
You've been working all day today, haven't we?
All day, don't have a chance, not even had a
We've signed
break.
600 books. We've done interviews. We've spoken to you throughout the day. Done sound checks.
Bit of that.
And now we've got a gig to do. It's the easy part, really.
It's not speaking too soon.
Get on and let go.
Do you get nervous?
The adrenaline you get, as you said, was fun. You see the volume goes up, moves, start pacing, and everyone starts talking in fast, we're doing it fast, that'd be like that.
It's the drugs that do that.
It is, isn't it, usually? They kick in.
We don't get nervous now. We get a bit of nervous energy.
They haven't called 10 minutes yet. He calls 10 minutes, 5 minutes, last piss, and then so on and so forth. Here he comes the 10-minute range. Is it 10 minutes yet?
Yeah, no, not quite.
The official clock. Mr. Punctuality.
So you know where to go?
Am I looking forward to it? Does you like that face? Yeah. No, at this point, most nights, if I don't have to do it, I'd leave it. It'll be all right. That's how it goes. There's always that chance you can die on your arse, and I don't like dying. But we'll see. Yeah, it'll be all right.
Pretty up for it, yeah. Ready to rock. It's going to be hot, I think, tonight. No worries, mate.
Worst thing that what happens is, and it happened a few weeks ago,
10
is
minutes.
the power goes. Right, if the power goes, you lose the momentum, so you have to stop, come back, and then you just never quite get it back. It's a pain in the derriere. It'll be all right. Will you leave me alone? Make me nervous. Don't get nervous.